Hello YouTube, you got VGH here. We have a wonderful set of decks with the wonderful new Pokemon from Paradox Rift, Iron Valiant. Iron Valiant is fantastic because if you get a lucky start, there are some games you can just win without having your opponent draw a card. It does happen, it's really funny. But what we're teaming it up with in this video will be Iron Valiant with Jolteon VMAX. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen this deck at all, but it is a very fun deck to play. On the terms of the Iron Valiant team-ups, there are quite a few options you can go with. I'll be doing some other videos on those later, so we're only going to be talking about Jolteon VMAX today. The objective with the Iron Valiant in this deck is that you do not need to run all 4 of them on the board. Usually 2 is more than enough to suffice, because the entire idea is using Tachyon bits to weaken your opponent's Pokemon by setting up those damage counters, and then using Jolteon VMAX's Max Thunder and Rumble, which does 100 damage to the active Pokemon, and then 100 damage to one of the Pokemon on your opponent's bench that has any damage counters on it, which is what the Tachyon bits can do. At a lesser note, you can still use Jolteon V's Thunder Spear to do the same thing, which puts 2 damage counter, does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, so you can still do that. Just something to remember in those niche little, you know, I can't do anything else, this is what I can do kind of setups. And then our draw engine just being Bidoof Bibarel, and our extra Pokemon being our wonderful friend, Medicham. Yoga Loop, insane. Place 2 damage counters. If it knocks something out, you take an extra turn. And with this deck, where you basically just throw damage counters wherever you want, and you're able to weaken opponent's Pokemon that are on the bench, Medicham can always come up with a Yoga Loop to get a knockout. Second, we'll talk about the energy count. It is only 4 Lightning Energy and 3 Double Turbo. The reason why the Double Turbos are at 3 is because you literally only need 1 for Yoga Loop, and you're only going to really need to use Yoga Loop 1 time in the entire match, and that usually decides the factor of the game. And the other 2 Double Turbos are more so retreat costs, because Iron Valiant does cost 2 to retreat it, so you can also retreat with this if you need to. Then the 4 Lightning Energies, funny enough, 4 is the better number. Some people are running 3, some people are running 5. I appreciate 4 because you realistically only need 1. Now, the reason why that is because of this wonderful little tool called the Elemental Badge, which makes anything with a Jolteon, Flareon, or Vaporeon in its name, as long as it's a V, their attacks cost 1 star less, making Jolteon VMAX's Max Thunder and Rumble just cost 1 Lightning Energy, which is great. The combo being very simple put: Battle VIP Pass sets up your early game, Escape Rope times 4, because, well, forcing your opponent to put something in bet's bad, but also putting the damage counters on the active Pokemon and a benched Pokemon, it doesn't really matter. You'd rather have the 4 Escape Rope, just that way it puts your opponent at a disadvantage putting in a bad Pokemon, let's say. It's better off for you anyway. Still running the 1/4 Seal Stone. It's very difficult to ever put it on a Jolteon. You would rather have it on Medicham if you can get there, because putting it on Jolteon means Jolteon needs 2 energies. Can you still do 2 energies on Jolteon? Yes, it is just a little bit harder. 3 Town Stores. The Town Store just gives us all of our support, and it obviously counters your opponent's stadium. In this meta, it sometimes helps them out, so use at your own risk, but I've seen it be more useful than it is hurtful. To get around the Town Store, we do run the Arvins. Still gives us our tools that we're looking for, but also can give us an item, mainly Switch cards, mainly Nest Ball, Ultra Ball, stuff like that to help us get through our deck. The Earthen Vessel at 1 also allows us to get, you know, 2 of the 4 energies that are in our deck. Everything else is more or less self-explanatory, so I'm not going to bore you with the details. I can go over it all in another video. If you guys, you know, think it's a little bit of a good idea, let me know in the comments. That's up to you guys. I don't really want to go through everything. If you guys know what it is, you know what it is, and if you don't, I'm sure we can go over it on my Twitch channel, or if you guys want to go over it on another video, I will go over some wonderful cards that are good for techs in any deck. So what we're going to be doing is just challenging a few people on ladder and see where we get with this deck. Let's go. All right, guys, let's see where Iron Jolteon takes me. Hopefully it's a good matchup here. Come on. Free mulligan, free coin flip. Let me go first. Darn. My own coin betrays me. Maybe my opponent lets me go first. We are in that weird meta where turn 2 is like better. Not with this deck. This deck is definitely turn 1 play. Nope. Dang it. That's fine. I let him have it. All right. Yeah, that's what it was. I let him do it. Okay. I mean, I think we're all right with these. the Town Store gives me the Elemental Badge, but nothing to really work on after that, so... Yikes. Okay, we got a Magnemite. I can remove the Magnemite if I find, like, Battle VIP Pass or something, and I can get all my switches with Judge. That is a dangerous thought process. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that much. This dude is using Magnezone with Dialga. Yeah, I have to remove this Magnemite. As of this moment, I can still use the Thunder Spear for 2 damage, 20 damage on one of my opponent's Pokemon, so that's 2 on here. He has to get this thing out of here. He can't attack, so he has to retreat it. Yep. He just needs to make sure it lives, so he knows that Jolteon... Well, Jolteon can knock it out, but he can hit it regardless, so... There is no Manaphy, so... That's pretty solid. That is pretty solid. Town Store is pretty solid. I don't want to play the double turbo. There's no reason to put it anywhere here, so that is kind of lame. We're going to use Town Store first, so that way I can thin by getting my Elemental Badge out. No. There is an argument for Force Seal, but Elemental Badge allows Thunder Spear to attack for free right now, so something good to think about. Okay, well, that was not it. I can only put 2 damage counters down. That's unfortunate. Still want to do it, though. He has to put something else up. Doesn't realistically matter. But we can place 2 damage counters there. If I found one more of these, I would have been in the clear, but I didn't. So Jolteon can attack for free to place 2 damage counter. Well, 20 damage. There is a difference. Look. He has a free retreat cost, so like if he doesn't have the rare candy right now, I could be getting lucky off the Magnemite knockout. Even more lucky if I find like Medicham and double turbo, I guess. Which is real, which is not impossible, but very unlikely. You're not using evolution, right? You're not using evolution, TM. There's no way. Okay, he just whiffed. Fair enough. Maybe he just didn't like the card at the top of his deck. 1 to do what? Attach 2 steel from discard to this Pokemon, and he has solid 3, so that is solid. Yikes. I mean, he needs 5 to do the thing, and I need to evolve, so let's do that. Oh, that's awesome. You. I don't know what the concept is for, like, do I just Bibarel first, then research, or research first, then Bibarel? I really don't know. I feel as though I always research first. I get more cards this way, no matter what. And it's, like, guaranteed. Ooh, wow, that is a lot of things. I can do the play that I was talking about, too, which I find very funny. So let's do this. I didn't get a rare candy, so, you know. I have every Pokemon in my deck? Oh, wow. I didn't lose a single one to prizes. That's heckin' rare. All right, so we'll do the double kicky. We can manually retreat the first one. Tachyon bits into... I think this is going to be the attacker, so I'm probably going to have to start weakening this thing anyway. That allows me to Switch Cart into Medicham. And since I'm going to basically be ending my turn with this, I'll be Industrious and Scissoring to draw more. Hooray! Not that much helpful! We haven't Town Stored yet, so I'm going to use Town Store for Forest Seal. Hello, Forest Seal. Good to see you. Yay. We could Ultra Ball to get, or just remove Judge. Or Iono. There isn't really a lot I'd want to do with it, so I'll just hold it. We'll Yoga Loop. Hiya. Goodbye. I take your prize, and I go again. Draw me a card. Oh, hello. That's actually kind of what I wanted. I was like, wait, I forgot that this thing needed an energy still. Well, all right, that's helpful. So we have the damage. And he doesn't have the thing. We'll also use just Town Store again because I have another tool in here, so I want to get it. Give me that. I want the thing. Oop. I feel as though I Judge here. It sets my opponent to 4. Iono would set me to 5, but I'd rather Judge. Okay. I got 2 of them back. I'll take the Iono, though, so that's cool. I kind of want the other Jolteon set up, because you only really need 2 of these Iron Valiants. So setting up the other Jolteon is not terrible of a play. I also really like to not have to manually retreat. Ayo, there we go. Okay. And we also got Iron. I can use Ultra Ball for the other thing. We can retreat. We have a manual retreat, so we can still do this. If I got another switch, that would have been wildly impressive. We can do... I guess I could have done that. Okay, I can escape rope. That's kind of my play. I want the escape rope here. Reason being is it puts him at such a disadvantage if I do the escape rope play. Because I will get a knockout on his Radiant Greninja if he pushes it forward. I can still manually retreat. Let me do that first. Manually retreat. Iron Valiant. This does not make that big of a deal. Actually, it sort of does. And now we escape rope. He's just going to put up this because he can't... Oh. Weird. I figured he was just going to let Greninja go down. Oh well. His loss is my gain. A Blapo. Because now that these things are damaged enough, I can just bink bink and then knock them both out for 4 prizes. I mean, sure. I understand you wanted to keep the concealed cards active, but I feel like it's just weird. Yeah, I saw that one coming. I guess if he rips an escape rope, I'm in trouble. I did Iono, so I put all of his cards at the bottom of his deck, so if he needed anything, that does allow him to shuffle. Yeah, he's setting this one up. Did I need that? My Ultra Ball. Yeah, okay. I kinda needed the Iono there. Alright, we got double switch, so that's all I need. I can manually retreat, punch this thing forward, switch, punch another one, and... Rude. I can still... Oof. That is a board. That is a board. This places all of these place damage counters. So what I'm gonna try to do here is Tachyon Bit, damage, retreat, Tachyon Bit, damage. I can't retreat anymore. Switch, active. This still places damage counters, so it gets around Manaphy anyway. Punch this. Yep, I think that was my last one. Yeah, I have all 5 of my tools here. I can rip Ultra Ball. Throw those 2 away so I can get my last one of Jolteon VMAX. I still need an electric energy. Weirdly enough, I don't have one. Gimme. What the? Hello? Where are my energy? Okay, so we do have the escape rope, but this will be afterwards, so we can yoga loop. We take a prize here, and by doing so, I get many ahead. And there's my energies. My turn again, draw another card. I was so sure I was gonna hit energy anyway. We throw away the Nest Ball. Link, oh my gosh, 2 of my energies are prized. Yikes, okay. But now that we have these, I have to figure out a way to remove Manaphy from life. I must unalive the Manaphy somehow. I don't think he'll push this one forward. It needs to live. He probably pushes the Miraidon here. Or he concedes. Oh, big stretch. Ah. I'll mute that. There's a clap super loud right into my microphone. All right, let's see what our round 2 looks like. When you can't get the coin flip every single time. Ooh, okay, wait, okay. There was so many emotions that just went through my head because I saw the 2 Bidoofs went, man, that really sucks. And then I was like, oh, okay, we still got Iron Valiant. And then I was like, oh, okay, actually, we did get Jolteon. Man, that was That was a roller coaster of emotions where it just went. Whoop. Actually, it started like this because I saw 2 Bidoofs. You only really need 1, but we got the VIP pass, which is nice. Did I get a free draw for a good card? Nope. Cool. We got VIP. Ooh. It's so close, but not there. That is so sad. Okay. Well, it depends on if we have either two. We did. Oh, that would have been so good. I feel as though I still kind of want to do it so I can hit that Medicham and then just take a Comfey out for a free prize. Because I have a free retreat and the escape rope and the switch cart. Thunder Spear won't do anything, but next turn I can evolve to a barrel or use research. I don't see why not. Let's do the thing. He does have healing, actually. Oh, this might have been bad. There are healing techniques he could use. I think I'm going to leave it. 2 is all I really need, because if I can still use the 3 to knock it out next turn. So we'll do 1 for right now. Copium. I shouldn't have done it in the first place. Should have left my hand alone. Yeah, of course. All they do is use Colress experiments, so it doesn't make a difference. This is one of our better matchups if it's not Tina. Tina is the bad matchup. Usually it is right now. That is the more used variant of the meta right now. All right, he's only got 3. Cramorant not going to swing yet? There's no way you whiff a Battle VIP. Wow. That's not even my fault, and I feel bad about it. So, I'm just going to try. Just poke the Comfey twice, and then see if I can't get a loop-de-loop kick. I might be able to win this turn. Again, if I get an extra turn, Greninja can take 2 damage out of it. I'm definitely going to use Bibarel first and then research, because I can use Ultra Ball. I don't really mind where your Pokemon is, but putting the Greninja up front is not the better play, I don't think. My opinion. Yeah, we're going to use Industrious Incisors, because I can still use Ultra Ball, throw away 2 dead cards. Yep, there it is. Dead card, dead card. And then all we need is a Jolteon, but we're going to take a look to see how many energies we have. All of them are in there, so we can get Earthen Vessel or one of our 4 energies. Or even, what's that thing called? The other thing. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. We want to use Escape Rope here, so we can get this guy forward. I don't really mind whatever he puts. It's probably, he's not going to throw the Cramorant up. Yeah, he threw the Comfey. Okay, not a big deal. We're going to damage the Cramorant, right? Because if we loop kick this, he pushes either one of these forward, it's going to take knockout lethal damage. We did get it. Okay. Where is he? There he is. Future Booster! Double Turbo. We also didn't get 1 item, which is kind of sad, but that's okay. Punch this thing forward. Sir, I wish for you to not be standing there anymore. Loop kick his face. Bye-bye. Loops? We do them loops? And we take card number 1, because why not? Good card. So I get to draw a whole new card. Whee! That's not helpful. Oh, I don't have to manually retreat. I can switch cart. So that's kind of nice. So we could get the lethal potential. Oh yeah, we absolutely have the lethal potential here. Just boop. Switch. I'd be banking on a lot here. It's fine. Iono, I hope, gives me something. If we get the one thing, you know, that thing, the thingy thing, we have that very good potential of just going boppity boppity. We just need one of like 4 cards. There it is. We got it. Game over. GG. Oh shoot, I actually didn't get it. I'm a fool. How dare I think that I'm good at the game? Oh wait, I just whipped this on purpose. What am I talking about? Town Store gives me one of the things I am looking for. It's this. Oh. Forest is a... better option, I think. Because Forest Hailstone gives me 1 if I miss one, but I just need a switch. So if I draw 4 cards and get a switch, I'm good. Or if I get the elemental thingy thing, I can still do the other thing. So let's hope. I didn't get either, and that is going to ruin my day. Okay, that's kind of rude. Oh no. Star Alchemy doesn't do anything. Well, that's not good for me. That's a little rough, not gonna lie. That doesn't feel so good. Okay. Well, we're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Also, 3 psychic energy to the Lost Zone? I didn't even realize he did that. Okay, he shuffled his bottom cards back in since I made him use an Iono. Oh, my Town Store. No. Okay, kind of wanted that. Just saying. I can still remove these 2, which are very good to his strategy, but okay, no healing, which is nice. Flower selecting does get him to 4, so his Cramorant can still swing, but it's not gonna do enough. I'm not really worried. I think we take this. If I say that now and I lose like 20 minutes later, I'm gonna be sad. Although I probably deserve it. He's just throwing away Sableye. I don't know why you'd throw away Sableye. You can still set up the Iron Valiant to get down to multiple times. What else did he throw away? Nest and Super Rod? Fair enough. Neither one of those are gonna be all that helpful, right? What does that do? What is that doing? Okay, that makes sense, but that? 30 more for each prize card your opponent's take. None. Once their turn, discard your hand and draw 5 cards, and then it ends his turn. Oh, well. I'm gonna put up the thing has 0 retreat cost. He has to fill his bench, and this Raikou can take me out, and I'll be sad about it. I can still dunk damage on both of these for knockouts. Raikou can't take out Jolteon, though. I can't throw away my Jolteon either now. Alright, well, not the bestest of things to see. What does this thing have? 90? It's 1 off. Well, now it's 1 off. Well, now I can do the loop-de-loop kick thing. If necessary. Or if possible. Ultra Ball does not help me. Double Turbo doesn't really... I mean, I could put it on the Jolteon, but I don't feel like that's my best play. Nor is, like, Ultra Ball or anything. So I feel as though I can do loop... I can use Iono first. Iono to 5 is good. Don't really need any of those cards. Yes, can I use the energy? But I know I have 3 more in the deck, so yeah, I can still get the other energy, like the easy way with this. It's kind of going for a switch and didn't find it, so that's sad. How do I... Oof. I think I'm just going into Jolteon here. Because where else am I going to go from there? I mean, if I pick up a switch card, I guess that'll be annoying, but I did not. Super Rod says I can get my Pokemon back. I don't want it. V-Star Power says I can do nothing really, but whatever. I guess I could have used the V-Star for the Elemental Badge if I whiffed, but I didn't, so he's gonna explode, and then he's gonna explode as well. I'll take the double prizes. Stops him from drawing more cards, I guess. Okay, double escape rope. I'm fine with this. I like that. Seems nice. Comfey himself is a prize. The Zamazenta could be a prize, or the Raikou could be a prize, because he's gonna do big damage here. Colress sets him to 8. Or was that 10? No, it was 8. I mean, if I just put 1, I can just manually retreat into this and just 1 damage one of the Comfeys, and whatever comes out just gets hit. Okay. I assume he's got another switch card, because that was risky otherwise. If he puts down another basic Pokemon, though, doesn't he just straight lose? Okay. Oh! Well, Iron Valiant is going down. That's unfortunate. Why would you do it with the... Fair. I was just about to ask, why would you do it with that instead of the Sableye? And then I immediately realized that. But I still have escape rope. So, I mean, oh, I don't want to start this. I want to start with Medicham. I can still manually retreat, I guess. We can use escape rope. If my opponent puts in a basic, I can just take it out. He did. Okay, so we'll just put in the Iron Valiant off the rip. Placing damage counters on Sableye because I don't need that thing to be standing. Nest Ball can get me Jolteon out of my deck because I do want to make sure I can have the second one set up. My Star Alchemy can give me a Switch Cart. Still have 2 Elemental Badges and 2 Energies still in here, so all of these are good things. Because if I use the escape rope, he might try and run away with it, so I'm not going to let him do it. Just going to push this thing forward. That way we can just use Max Thunder Lightning and just punk 2 of his Pokémon status. That also weakens the Raikou damage, so that's nice. Goodbye. Goodbye. Funny thing is, he put the Sableye on the bench. I don't think he runs 4 Psychic Energies. If I were to take a guess, because, like, he did throw away 3 Psychic Energies at the beginning of the game. 4! He threw away 4! Never mind. First of all, I was wrong. Second of all, why even put Sableye on the board at that point? Because you don't have any more Psychic Energies, right? Like, you're not running 5 Psychic Energies in Lost Zone, are you? Or Lost Box. He also Lost Zone one of his Sableyes, and the other one's now over here. And there goes an Electric Energy. Okay. Aha! Wait, that's only an Electric Energy and a Steel Energy. I don't know if that's actually helpful at all. Revenge Blast can take out Iron Valiant, I guess. Alright, and there goes a Water Energy? Is he trying to get 30 more for each? But I've taken 5, so it's only 270. Oh, does he have a Defiance Band, maybe? I mean, I can still just poke the... I mean, I just have this into Research. Gives me most of my deck. Okay, so he Mirage Gated for those 2 energies, but does he have the 3rd? If not, I can manually retreat and escape rope to win the game. The only Pokemon he can push forward is a Raikou. This thing will get double damage knockout, and this thing will just get poke knockout. I think we take this. I don't know if my opponent's going to concede or if he's going to let me poke him in the face, but... Oh, he did have the 3rd energy. How many Psychic Energies is this guy running now that I'm looking at it? He threw away 4, and he's got 2 more. What the heck? Okay, fine. I see you. I see you. Ultra Ball, throw away this thing. I don't really need the double turbo. We also, actually, we need to research even less. We are gonna take it so we can discard it on purpose. We're gonna manually retreat into Damage Boy, so I can put damage on his Compe. Blink. And then we have the escape rope, which I feel as though I can just straight use because I can just push this back into the active and win the game. He just put Compe forward. Okay, well, at least he knew what was going to happen. And that is a very weird Lost Box. I didn't know Lost Box was running Zacian all of a sudden. And I also don't know why it's running Zacian. I guess it's good for, like, Chen Pao matchup or something. Either way, GG. All right. Let's run it back for a 3rd game. And it's Arceus. Oh, boy. Well, it's one of those instances where I'm like, oh, I see the deck box. That's gotta be what it is. And then it's just, I hope it's not. Oh, we got heads again. 2 out of 3 heads. Let's go. You want to go first? Heck yeah. Maybe I get lucky. My opponent's active is his Bidoof, and I knock it out on 1, and that's how we can end the video. It'd be great. Oh, that ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. Okay, so do I want to put the... No, I don't want to put the... I don't want to put the Bidoof on the bench yet. I didn't expect my opponent not to have an act. Ooh, Arcanine, Mela, Charizard. Oh, I'm not so sure how I feel about this. Don't know. I do not know. The Zard is a pain. Don't get me wrong, but Switch card switch and a future booster. Okay, but we didn't get the thing we wanted. I got Town Store. I got Judge. I got Nest Ball. Let's see, I mean, he's got the Entei too, so that's a little upsetting spaghetti, but we'll work with it. We want the future booster on the thing. We want the Bidoof. I don't know if I want to throw Town Store just yet, or if it's just gonna hurt me, because he can just get rid of it very easily. We got the double turbo, but that's only good for like one Pokemon in my entire deck. We aren't looking at that one Pokemon, so... yeah, let's pass for now, and next turn we'll do it. I mean, if he hits me with Judge Iono or something like that, then it's gonna be a problem. Turn 1 Jock. Okay, well, he got his evolution pieces, but he didn't have... I mean, I'll hit him with Judge. Let's ruin his Jock turn. See, I assumed Basin was going to be there, but that's why I don't want to play Town Store, because I saw it during his Mulligans. Okay, well, we can get rid of his Magma Basin, so he loses that. That's pretty nice. Ooh, we like this, too. And we're going to do this. We're going to do Town Store. Give me the Elemental Badge. I might not be able to knock him out this turn, but we can do some damage. Oak. Barrel into... I think I use Switch Cart. I still have the main remote. You know, I can just jump backwards, you know? So, I just manually retreat back. I don't need to waste these switches. I can just use Judge here first, so I don't have to draw one. Potential I can get to a lot more like basic Pokemon stuff like that. Also, ruining his turn is always a nice feeling. Ooh, we like him. We can still switch card out of it and then switch back in, but actually, I feel like that's such a dead play. But I kind of want the Jolteon VMAX though. I'm gonna try for a better Jolteon VMAX, right? I mean, now he's also in lethal range, so, like, there is that, you know? I've also manually retreated already, so... Industrious Incisors, give me the thing! Ayo? Beautiful. And I got another energy. Not that I need that. Do I want to have a second Bidoof on the board, or is that a bad move? I think that's a terrible idea. Because I still need Medicham, who... definitely needs more value. Actually, no, because we still want the free move, so we're fine. Well, this one is gonna explode. Even if I can get, like, if I pick up an escape rope, I can escape rope into something else and then let Entei explode in the bench. This is a good feeling. Do we early win because my opponent couldn't get a benched? I did hurt him with that Judge. Darn. Well, I mean, I can still manually retreat. I just need to find a switch card after that. I can still put the basic energy, funny enough, on the Iron Valiant, because we do run a Thorton in here. Darn. That's not what I wanted to see. Give me the escape rope! Okay, he's hitting 120, so that's fine. Show me, like, Charmander, or somebody. That's a... wait, I thought it's... oh, no, it's only if something gets knocked out. I do like Cynthia's Ambition. It's a good card. In my opinion. If you're running Raihan in your deck, just run Cynthia's Ambition too. Just gives you that +8. Pretty nice. I'd really like an escape rope so I can do damage on this Entei rather than this Entei. Wow. Well, that worked. That's in my favor. Haha. Badoop. We have so many things. Let's use the Town Store card. Oh, wait, I just realized that was a mistake. Actually, no, it's not, because I do this. I'm setting up a Thorton play with just this guy, so if this goes down, I have the Thorton move. We have escape rope. I can still push this forward, and I can still put the damage counters on it, which is not a bad move. At least I can still weaken it a little bit. And then we're going to use Industrious Incisors to draw into another... I admit that's not what I wanted. That really sucks. I can do double escape rope, I guess. Yeah, sure, why not? This allows me to get the damage counters out, and then I can just hit the back row and he'll lose all of his energies and the game ends. Escape rope. Escapent and ropin. And then Industrious. I mean, this is just better because I can just throw it away to get my energies out. I can still set this up with another energy if I wanted to, or even set an energy here. Yeah, that was a game. That was 2 prizes and a nice, easy cleanup. So that is our matches with Iron Jolteon. It does have a wonderful tag team matchup with our Jolteon VMAX. I like the deck. It's very fun taking multiple prizes in a turn, or even just setting up Medicham in order to yoga loop into just, you know, big 3 prize, 4 prize turn. You know, being able to just use the Jolteon's damage. You saw it during one of the games. I can use a Elemental Badge with Thunder Spear to put 2 damage counters down. You know, I can still... It's just a fun deck to run. I believe this deck has a place, but it still isn't, like, the best iteration of Iron Valiant. But it is a very fun deck to play. I think you should at least give it a shot. I didn't get to pull off any of the turn 1 shenanigans where you can just go Iron Valiant EX. Go first, and then your opponent just has like a basic Pokemon that you just rotate 4 times and knock it out before they even get to draw a card. But I have gotten some scams with it, and it's really funny when you do. When your opponent doesn't even get to draw a card, they can't even play the game, and the game ends. So, I mean, I'd suggest giving the deck a shot. This isn't the Iron Valiant version that I would play specifically, but I personally do like it as a fun deck to play when you're just feeling something fun to try out or play. But I do hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. We have a couple of more Iron Variant builds that I do want to show off in the next couple of videos. So hopefully we can see you guys there.